Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh yeah, you're the bebop guy, aren't you? Bebop, remember? That's you. You were doing that one, right? Fucking the next day at work, when I was at work, man, I had like my all baby repeat. Scat man, that's it.
I think that's my car at the front there. Oh Jesus. I can just see on, because I'm retired and spectated, I can just see someone sat there going crazy at the start. One of the cars is just wobbling.
Any BMWs in the lobby?
Wait, hold on, what was that? What happened there? Was there a was that a mass disconnection?
That was a weird glitch.
Oh wow.
Yes.
We only have 11 people.
Yeah, we just had a mass disconnection. Gee, can I invite you first? Because I think it's my connection.
Yeah.
Alright, one sec. Yes, Nana?
Where are you?
Have a guess, Nana. Have a guess. Hello, my beautiful.
Andy, I've just got to go up the shops to get some postage stamps to post the cards off.
Okay.
Now, you still don't know when you're working.
I have no idea.
And you're quite happy for me to ask.
Yeah, feel free, be my guest.
Have you got any clues as to why?
No, Nana.
Do other people know when they're working?
They have not a Scooby-Doo.
None of them have.
Charlie, are you alright to jump out for me for a second and then come back? Because we need G to host the room. Nice one. Right. Sorry, Nana?
You feel alright about me asking? Have you looked on there to see if you've got...
Nana, it's not there, okay?
Well, how long ago did you last look?
Nana, it's not there.
Andy, I don't want to
Nana!
be asking him if
told
it's
you
already been done.
so many times.
So what do you want me to say?
Nana, just go in and say is his rotor done yet? Because he needs to know. Just say that. If you want. I mean, I'm going to find out one way or another. But, you know, if you want to find out, then you can.
It's ridiculous that halfway through the week you don't even know.
Well, Nana, I know that, but I don't do the rotor, do I? Do I look like I'm the boss?
You've actually spoken. Now stop trying to be clever with me, because
I'm not being
trying
clever.
to get down to the basics.
I'm asking you a simple question.
Have you asked Trip why you never know what duty you're on?
Nana,
Please tell me sensibly
You're
if you want
so
me.
insensitive, Nana. Honestly.
I don't want to go in saying things if it's concentrate.
No, 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 no.
Is the same thing happening to the others?
Nana, you're making me really sad now.
Well, it's making me really sad because I don't know why.
You're making me so sad.
But I want to know what the actual fact is
No, but
before I go saying.
You're making me really sad.
Why are you sad?
You're making me really sad.
Yes, but why?
Causing me undue stress and anxiety.
See, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say that you're upset or that you're...
No, don't say that, God. Just say when's his work rota because he wants to know. Simple as that.
Well, I want to find some reason why I'm asking and not
Sorry
you.
about this, boys. We're just gonna wait on a couple of people. I think we've got everyone that's
Sorry?
coming. I was just talking to everyone doing the racing, Nana.
I can't go in without knowing what I'm talking about.
It's fine. You know what you're talking about. Don't worry.
Sorry?
It's fine. You know what to do.
Well, is anyone else's grandma in asking why they haven't got...
Well, I said to you that I'll find out one way or the other, but if you want to go and find out now instead of me finding out later, then you can. It's like there's options on the table. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not one way or the other. There's a few different ways. The ideal way is if you go and find out now, because if you're going in there anyway, you might as well, seeing as you're already going there. But it's not a complete disaster if you don't, because I can find out later on. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's an ideal situation,
I can't understand
there's a
where
requirement,
they're coming from.
and there's a completely terrible situation, and the ideal situation is obviously what I want, because that's ideal. But I'm quite happy just going with what I was already going to go with anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine.
See, I don't want to say something that's going to make things worse.
You won't. You always say the right thing.
But I don't when I don't know
You do.
what's right.
You do. I'm telling you what's right. I'm telling you the facts. I'm giving you the facts. Now you do with those facts what you will. You know, they're facts, Hannah. I'm not lying to you.
If only you'd be straight with me.
I am.
Andy, so that I can help
I'm
you.
telling her the truth, guys. I don't. For God's sake. Bloody hell. Oh, sorry guys, I know it's on me. Hold on one second, I'm just coming, hold up. Oh god. Right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go racing here at Long Beach for a race that was meant to start a little while ago now, but unfortunately we did have some technical difficulties. We're just seeing a comment here from JR Sim Racing saying something very inappropriate. So we're going to ignore that. But anyway, we've got 20 seconds left to go here until the start of this race. We've got a few new drivers in here, so God help me with actually naming them all. Right, we're just going to have to go with the abbreviations. We've got Ghosted Toasted lining up on the front, M. Pretod, Tovenaker, Charlie Goff on the front two rows, SDX Plays and C. Mellish lining up on row 3. We've got Kev, the only G, Cyclone Les, Rotty and Quiet Man being at the back of the field, and it looks like we're about to go racing here at Long Beach. And we are underway. Looks like somebody's jumped the start there, but it's M. Pretod who gets away better than Ghosted Toasted off the line. We've got Charlie Goff starting in behind them. It looks like we got Tovenaker losing a couple of positions. SDX looking to the outside here. Kev looking very attacking early on. We got Cyclone, C. Mellish, the only G down to 9th. We got Les, Rotty and Quiet Man seems to have had an absolute mare off the start. And we got somebody off into the barriers there in the green livery. That looks like it was Tovenaker there getting pushed out. No, it's actually Les, was it? No, it was Tovenaker. Getting all sorts of out of the way, but it looks like Les is up into 10th. We've got 9th even. We've got Kev just in front of him. Battle going on between 6th and 7th. C. Mellish and Rotty going side by side there. Looks like in the end C. Mellish coming out better in that particular argument. Rotty dropping down to 10th place. Absolute disaster of a start for him. As we can see, Charlie Goff leading the way by 1.1 seconds at the moment. He's got SDX on second place, just trying to. In fact, G has actually passed him here. So G's up into second. G did his quali in the Mercedes last time out, but he's back in the Renault Megane for this particular event. Great to see him back in the car that he's probably the best in, as we see him looking to the outside here on Charlie Goff. Charlie not allowing any cracks to form at the moment, still trying to hold off G if he can, but he knows it's going to be very, very difficult. G is probably the quickest touring car racer on the PlayStation 4. As we see him, oh, he undercuts Charlie there. Charlie goes a little bit wide, coming out of the hairpin, and now G's up into the lead. They've got somebody parked by the wall here on the start-finish straight. Not sure who that is. I think that might be me actually. But the only G. Oh, it's Tafili. Okay, so we got still G holding off the man in P2, Charlie Goff at the moment, coming out towards turn 1. It looks like he's a little bit too far back to go for a move, Charlie Goff, but G's up into the lead, so great stuff there for him. Now let's see if he can pull away here at the front of the pack. Charlie's going to try and keep with him. Whether or not he can though is a whole different question. SDX currently running in P3 at this point. M Pretod running in 4th. He's got C Mellish and Rotti just a couple of seconds behind. These guys do seem to be joined at the hip at the moment. Oh, do we see C Mellish getting all sorts of out of shape, riding over the curve, and now Rotti is up into 5th place. Great stuff there from those guys. Rotti there picking up a position by virtue of C Mellish's slight mistake of that curve. Tovenaker still. Oh, we got somebody off. Who is that? Is that Cyclone? I think it is Cyclone there, getting all sorts of sideways coming out onto that back straight. No, it wasn't Cyclone, it was actually Quiet Man. Quiet Man is falling back into the clutches now of Les in the battle for 10th and 11th. Sure, Les is going to be eyeing up a top 10 spot here as they come past Seaside Way. Looks like Quiet Man's lost a position there to Les. Les is up into the top 10. In the meantime, the battle for 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Charlie Goff currently leading by 2.8 seconds. SDX and the Only G. What's happened to the Only G? Oh my goodness me, he was leading the race for the start of that previous lap, but he's lost all sorts of time. He's now stuck behind SDX as they come round the first turn. He's going to look to the out. He's going to have the outside for the first turn, but he looks like he's probably far enough in front. Is SDX going to go for a late braking move? No, he doesn't. Thinks better of that one. G's up into 2nd. SDX down to 3rd. In the meantime, we've got M Pretod still sat P4. Just maintaining that position. Rotti though is closing now. He's got some clear air. He's up ahead of C Mellish and surely going to be eyeing up that 4th position here. C Mellish dropping off of him a bit. Tovenaker trying to make some gains after a difficult first lap. Obviously we ended up in down at the back of the pack. It was a complete disaster coming through the first few corners. As we see there, it looked like Ghosted Toasted actually disconnected mid-corner there. We were literally just riding with him as he disappeared. Or maybe he was ghosting, who knows. But we've got C Mellish here with Tovenaker going around the outside. C Mellish having an absolute mare. All sorts of problems through that particular corner. Back to the battle for the lead. The Only G has pulled back onto Charlie Goff once again. But can he find a way past here? He's looking all over the place, right, left, but can't find a way through at the moment. Charlie Goff, a very, very good defensive driver. We know this. It has been mentioned before. It's well documented here on the Project Cars 2 PlayStation 4 platform. As we come over the line to complete lap 3 of this race. Side by side here. G looks to the outside. Can he make it move? Can he make it done? Or is Charlie going to fight back on the inside? Charlie later on the brakes. Can he get it stopped in time? He goes a little bit, drifts a little bit out wide, and G going to pick up the position here. G's up into the lead. Charlie Goff down to P2. He's now got SDX closing on him, so the SDX looking to get involved in this battle here for P2. But G surely looking pretty good here for the victory in this race. We're half distance here for this random online touring car race hosted by the Motive Racing community. Guys, if you are interested in joining Motive Racing, then be sure to go to facebook.com/Motive Racing League and click the sign up. We have 2 separate Discord servers. One is our main one for Project Cars 2 and obviously some other games on the side, and then we have a completely separate Discord also for Assetto Corsa Competizione, which our leagues will be starting on in just under a week's time, so make sure you check that out. Sign up to the leagues. We've still got plenty of spots for our Wednesday and Sunday leagues on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Oh no, see Charlie Goff going into the wall, and only G gives him a hefty whack as he came through. G ends up waiting for him to regain his position. As we see Charlie Goff has got a bonnet on his roof. That is the Only G's bonnet on Charlie Goff's roof. There it goes, flying off and just about avoiding the windscreen there of the only G, but these guys now find themselves 5 seconds adrift of the new race leader SDX Plays, who's just coming through turn 1 now. That is incredibly unfortunate there for the only G, obviously getting caught up in Charlie Goff's accident, and for Charlie as well. As we come towards the first turn, it looks like Charlie's going to hold the inside line, no way around for G at the moment. Charlie goes a bit deep. Only G surely going to get a better drive out of the corner, coming towards the roundabout. Charlie Goff gets out of it and lets him pass in the end. Thinks better of fighting that one. So G is up into second place here. But C. Mellish currently sat in 4th at this particular moment. He's got 6 seconds back to M. Pretod in 5th. Tobin Aker is currently fighting out this battle here with M. Pretod, though he's very, very close. Les looks like he's going to try and get involved in this action as well. We've got a 3-man battle here for 5th place. M. Pretod, Tobin Aker and Les. Who's going to come out better than this one? We see M. Pretod just about holding on to 5th. It looks like Les is looking to the outside here of Tobin Aker, but Tobin Aker going defensive, holding on to the position for the time being. M. Pretod's got his hands full though. These guys are looking very, very hot in his mirrors indeed. Still as you were though. In the meantime, the battle for the lead currently 9/10 of a second between SDX and the only G as they come over the line to complete lap 5. G obviously has had a couple of mistakes in this race which have possibly halted his progress, and he could have been leading this race by a long, long way if it hadn't been for that. But he's going to try and make the move, and he moves up the inside of SDX, up into the lead, coming through the roundabout. G is your new race leader once again. JR mentioned in the comments section earlier that man's been on fire in relation to G earlier on, and G once again picking up the lead. Can he hold on, or is he going to make another mistake here on the streets of Long Beach? JR did actually say in the comments, how much did G win by today? Well, to be fair, JR, there are a lot of quick drivers in motive racing, so it's always... Oh. Apologise for that, my headphones did just, well, basically what happened was my controller fell off my desk, which then caused my headphones to snap out of the socket. So unfortunately, yeah, that happened, but we're just seeing a comment here in the YouTube chat from Rotty there, saying that apparently M. Pretod pushed him into the wall, I think. Although then Rotty then proceeds to say, sorry, M. Pretod. Oh no, he misspelt the name. So apparently there's a little bit of beef there between those two. Rotty reckons that M. Pretod did a little bit of foul play in pushing him into the barriers. And we are just hearing confirmation that DJ Phil will be racing in the next race. That is fantastic news here, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Phil is our part-time radio presenter here and regular sim racer in our leagues here at Motive Racing. It's great to see him coming back in for this next race, as we're currently riding with our race leader, the only G. Oh my goodness me, he gets all sorts of out of shape there coming through the hairpin. Oh my god, is he going to hold on? SDX, here comes SDX. It's going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to win this race? The only G almost spins it coming out of the last turn. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Is SDX going to get there? No, he's not. It's going to be the only G who takes the win. Unbelievable. The SDX almost took it ahead of him there with some monumental error coming out of the last turn, but somehow manages to hold on to win the race. Charlie Goff finishes in third. C. Mellish, Tobin Aker, and oh my god, we've got 3 wide here coming up towards the line. Who's going to finish in 4th place here? Tobin Aker, C. Mellish and Les are going side by side. Looks like Tobin Aker's going to hold on. Les finishes 5th. C Mellish in the end coming around in P6. M Pretod finishes in 7th after his battle there with Rotti. Quiet Man is going to come around in 8th here. And Kev rounding out the field in 9th place. What a race there, ladies and gentlemen. The Onichi almost spinning it after fighting so hard for that race win. A little bit of concentration lapse there for our race leader and eventual winner. There he is. Well, yeah, there he is. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was heart in mouth time. We're just seeing the Onichi saying Baba. That was good fun. Well, I wonder who. This must be a certain person in this WG's got a bit of affection for, but anyway.
I'm doing terrible.
Yeah, great racing there. So anyway, well, we back here very shortly, guys, for the next race. We'll probably still be in the touring cars, I dare say, but make sure you stick around and we'll be back very shortly.
I still don't know how to set someone moderator.
Can I be a spanner?
I'll try picking it up.
It lets you remove someone as a moderator, it doesn't let you add them.
I know, it's weird. What's happening now? Right, what track are we doing?
Can we circular the Americas? That's my suggestion.
What, in touring cars?
Holton Park.
It's a bit too big for touring cars, isn't it? Do it in GTEs or something. Or we go for the shorter one. Go for club.
What, is there Circuit America's Club? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know any of the corners around here, so it's going to be a bit of a difficult one to actually commentate. But then again, I never say the corner names anyway.
Oh yeah, there's no quality for this either. Let's go.
Oh no. Ah, fuck that.
Run a quality.
Yeah, I need a break, man. I need to get a drink of water.
I'm gonna race on this part of the club.
We'll do this after. Check. Oh yeah, wait. I remember Tafi said red.
Oh no. Actually, change of plan. Yeah, it looks like we're going to the Red Bull Ring for the next one, guys. Are we doing the full track?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. Fair dues. Oh man, I'm gonna get a drink of water. My voice is killing me. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go racing here at the Red Bull Ring for another race in the touring cars tonight in this online lobby. And it looks like we are lights out, and Charlie Goff gets a good run from pole position. Looks like Les slots into third behind SDX. SDX has made a fantastic start coming up towards turn one. You can see Rossi looking at the outside here of Les, but can't quite make the move into turn one. Somebody goes very wide. That is SDX in P2 there, getting all sorts of out of shape. Oh, and we got a collision. DJ Phil and Rossi coming together, and it looks like Rossi goes spearing into the path of somebody else there as they were coming round. So somebody getting caught up, unfortunately, in that. In fact, it wasn't Rossi. I do apologise there. That was looked like it might have been Kev there. Getting caught up in that incident, but in the meantime it's Charlie Goff leading the pack. He's got about a 1.5 second gap already to Les as they come up between turns 2 and 3. You got Les trying to defend from SDX and Rossi coming up towards turn 3 now. It looks like we're side by side in the background. Is Rossi going to make the move up the inside? It looks like he's going to try and hold it side by side. A little bit of a bump there up the inside. Rossi looks like he's up into P3. Got Ilo in 5th. He's just ahead of DJ Phil and C Mellish at the moment. OPR running in 8th position, and the only G just behind him. Looks like it's been a slow start for the only G in this race so far. Kev in 10th position. You've got Cyclone in 11th, and M Pretod running at the back of the field in the Beamer. So Charlie Goff at the moment has made the most of a decent start to this race. He's got a 1.1 second gap to Les as they come round to. We're about to finish lap 1 here. We've got Les currently sat in. Oh, as Charlie gets very, very loose there coming through the penultimate corner. That's not going to help him at all coming out onto the start finish straight. Looks like Les has closed the gap to within 0.6 of a second here as they come over the line. Rossi's at P3 at the moment. He's just keeping these guys in sight. Knows that if they make any mistakes, then he's going to be right there to capitalise. You've got Ilo in 4th. DJ Phil dropping off the back of Ilo, but he's got C Mellish and the only G very close for company. G has a little look to the inside of C Mellish, can't make it stick, but C Mellish has a bit of a twitch coming into the corner, probably due to G's feint to the inside, which has ultimately gifted the position to our multiple world record holder. He's now right on the back of DJ Phil in a battle for 5th place. We've got OPR running in 8th, and he's at the back of that pack for the time being. Kev and Cyclone a long way down in 9th and 10th positions. Back to the battle for the lead. It's Charlie Goff still holding on for P1, but he's got Les breathing down his neck here. Still extremely close between these boys at the moment. 0.3 of a second separates the lead battle. Is Les going to look to make a move here coming into the hairpin? He's a little bit too far back to go for it into Louder Curve. Rossi dropping off of these guys in 3rd place at the moment. Ilo's definitely closing that gap to our man in P3. Look out for Ilo because he's absolutely flying in 4th place at this particular stage in the race. G also likewise is going to be one to look out for as the race progresses. Definitely making gains here in this one. He's got the pedal to the metal. Surely he's going to have a chance as this race goes on. Still only a third of the way into this. Anything can happen as we've got side by side for the lead down the pit straight. Charlie Goff defends to the inside. Can Les go around him here coming up towards turn 1? He's going to have a look, but Charlie makes him go around the long way, and very good defensive driving there from Charlie, parking his car in all the right places, not allowing any cracks to form, and Les knows that he's going to have to pull off a master stroke if he wants to get around him in some way or another. Les last time round was 0.6 faster than the race leader, but it doesn't matter how much faster you are if you can't find a way past. Rossi still sat P3 at the moment, trying to fend off Ilo and the only G. They're side by side in the background. Looks like G's managed to pull it off. He's up into 4th place, but Ilo might get a better run here out of the corner. No, it looks like G's well and truly got that position. He's now right on the back of Rossi. So G already almost into a podium spot here on the first half of this race. He goes to the inside here, dives up the inside of Rossi. He's now up into P3, gets a little bit wide there on the exit curve and almost losing it. Rossi's now going to sense an opportunity to take that position straight back off of him. G's still holding the inside to coming into Louder Curve, so G looks like he holds. He's got 2.5 seconds to make up on the leaders as we're getting loose on the grass on the exit of the corner, but keeping it together. Very nice to see. Just seeing a little bit of lag on the stream. Hopefully that sorts itself out because this is a good race here. But currently you're seeing Ilo there going up the inside of the penultimate turn, holding on to the position here ahead of Rotti. Good to see. C Mellish currently trying to hold off OPR in the battle for 7th and 8th place here. Out onto the start finish straight, coming over the line to complete lap 3. Still C Mellish keeping onto the position here ahead of OPR. We've got a battle in the background as well. Kevin Cyclone very, very close. Can Cyclone manage to pick up the P9 that he lost on that last lap? Oh, he gives Kev a big bump up the arse there because they came through there, but it looks like he's managed to keep it pointing in the right direction. This is very, very close racing. Back to the battle for the lead though. It looks like Charlie Goff is struggling to fend off G and Les at the moment. G has been on a mission here in this race. Started at the back of the field, has got past Les for P2, and now he's hunting down the leader as well. But as we know, Charlie Goff, one of the best defensive drivers here on the PlayStation 4 platform. He's going to give it absolutely everything to make sure that he holds on to this lead that he's worked for. Had quite a convincing lead on the first lap, pulled out quite a margin. Be interesting to see how he holds on to this one. As we see G looking to the inside once again, no spaces forming at the moment. G having to back out of that to avoid clouting Charlie in the back. Looks to the outside here, coming towards the penultimate corner. There's no way around at the moment. Getting a little bit wide, maximising the track, almost going off onto the grass there. Using every part of the white lines and more as we see now. G pulls alongside Charlie here. What is going to happen? We are side by side down the pit straight. Charlie Goff slightly ahead. G is definitely almost ahead of him here as they come into turn 1. G's going to be later on the brakes and gets the position done. Charlie almost getting pushed out there by Les, having to give him space as we see him coming up towards the run up to the hill. And you can see there Charlie is trying to get into that slipstream and reply straight back to G, but G sees him coming. Is he going to try and defend? No, he's not. It leaves the door open. Charlie Goff to the left hand side of your screen. G on the right. It looks like Charlie brakes later. G undercuts him brilliantly and suckers him out of the corner. G maintains the lead of the race. Charlie Goff still trying to fend off Les in the battle for 2nd place, but G timed that to perfection, undercut him brilliantly coming through the turn, and now G looks like he is in the box seat here for the race victory. Just got a notification from Uber. What's this about? Haven't requested any Ubers. Oh, I owe them £23. So anyway, G still currently leading the race by 1.3 seconds at the moment. Charlie Goff still trying to fend off Les in any way that he can. He's finding it a little bit difficult. These guys were battling for the lead, then G came steaming through to take the lead, and they're still giving it absolutely everything to keep on to these podium spots. They've got Rotti and Ilo both chasing them down in P4 and 5 at the moment as they come over the line to complete lap 5 of this race, on to 6. A minute and a half left to go in this session. It's going to be pretty close actually whether or not we have another lap after this. I think there was about 1 minute 36 on the clock as they crossed over to start the last lap. As we see G having to go defensive here coming up towards turn 2. Oh, we're 3 wide into turn 2, and it looks like in the end Charlie Goff going down the middle there, managing to muscle Les out of the way. Charlie Goff is back up into the lead here. Incredible stuff here on the last lap. Charlie Goff is now surely going to try and go defensive here coming up towards turn 3. G slots into the slipstream, looks to the outside. Charlie Goff goes to the inside. Charlie Goff on the left, G on the right. Les just behind these two, hoping that he can feast on any scraps that these guys leave. G goes very, very wide onto the curb, way offline there. That's to swerve back onto the racing line to try and maintain the position. But it looks like Charlie is looking to the outside once again. G braking late, locking up the car, and Charlie tried to undercut him, but G got his turn in, managed to absolute perfection there, holds on to the lead. Charlie Goff now down to P2. It's the battle for P2 and 3 here that we're watching now. Charlie Goff and Les are going to fight this one out to the finish, but G showing absolutely fantastic racecraft once again, managing to undercut not once but twice. Charlie is still trying to hold off Les, but I think it's going to be... I think he's going to hold on. The only G in the meantime is going to come round the last turn to take the checkered flag here at the Red Bull Ring. What a drive, and he... Jesus Christ. Bins it over the line. Les and Charlie second and third. Ilo comes over in fourth. Rotty follows him. DJ Phil classified in sixth. Good driving from DJ Phil. Got OPR trying to hold on here ahead of C Melish. Can he hold it as this is a drag to the line here? Looks like OPR is going to finish P7 here in this one. Good driving from both of those guys. Kev's going to come round in ninth. Here he comes. And Cyclone there coming over to complete the top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, what a race. Very well driven from the Only G from the back of the field, taking the victory. Incredibly impressive stuff from him. Les in the end not able to take the lead on that last lap, finishes P2, and Charlie Goff completes the podium. Back in a few minutes, guys, for the next one, and if you want to get involved in the action that you see here, then be sure to go to facebook.com/Motive Racing League. Our new season starting up on the 24th of August, just a week away. Many different leagues to choose from, all broadcast live onto YouTube with our team of dedicated commentators creating the best action on the PlayStation 4 platform here on Project Cars 2. See you in a bit, guys, and peace.
What track now?
Oh man, I feel like doing some racing.
Don't push too hard on the outlap. Remember, get some heat in the tyres and the brakes before you go really hard. That's it, you have pole position. No one can touch you now. You're starting on the front row tomorrow. Concentrate on the lights now. Let's get a nice clean getaway and hold that pole. 5 minutes remaining. Three minutes to go. One minute remaining. That's your fastest lap in the race so far. Final lap now. We need first place. Come on, you've got to find a way past him. Remember to take it easy on the outlap. Build up the temperatures before we start pushing. Okay, mate, let's focus on the lights and try and make up some places here. Keep it clean, keep your wits about you as well. There's a few crazies out there today. 5 minutes to go. Just set your own personal best lap. Keep it up. Minutes remaining. One minute remaining.